there, viewers, how are you doing? Hopefully doing well, and welcome back to the Rancher's New Beginnings. Today is a day that hopefully I'll get into autumn and I'll renovate the ranch. As you can actually hear, I'm leaving the actual radio on so you can actually hear it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I do not get a copyright claim. There is two, which I do believe developers need to be wary of. One is a copyright claim where you are using somebody else's content and you get a strike on your channel because you are using someone else's content without their permission. So they would ask you nicely to get rid of said video. And then the second one, which isn't serious and it's not a strike, it's just a copyright claim. This one acts differently. The actual person who owns whatever the copyright belongs to is saying, oh, we've noticed you're using our product. You can go ahead and use it, but we are going to take all monetization away from this video. So you will not be monetized for this said video, which is a bad thing. Okay, Victor is now coming into the office. Hello, Mayor. I am actually 100k away from saying, how do you do, and let me buy another piece of land. Mind you, that won't be crazy for me to actually do. Yet I'm here going to spend my money on buildings. Hello there, beautiful. The lady who I need to speak to for all my blueprint and building needs. Okay, there you go. Brilliant. Now, I actually like how they've actually done this. You see them walking into their workplace and they're not automatically teleported to where they need to be. They're actually walking around like normal civilians and actually get to work. So let me get to work, and I need blueprints. I need... How many have I got on me? One. I need 19 of you to make one of the actual advanced sprinklers. Okay then, so let's go over here. If I've got enough money after all this, then I might decide to actually go ahead and get some more of that stuff. Okay, I have got the barn already. I have got the coop already. And I know what I'm actually going to get for them. I would like to go ahead and get one more of the actual greenhouses. There we go. Let's go ahead and get a small silo. Storage capacity 6. Land coverage 12. Okay, land coverage 20 for the big. And 24 capacity. Okay. And for the medium, it is 16 land coverage and 12 capacity. Okay, water tower. This is going to water everything in the barns. but it's going to cost me a lot of actual water itself. So let's go ahead and get you. There we go. That will do there. Nicely. And I will get the small one for now. There we go. Now, let's focus on water. I need it to be at least 100. And that means I need 10 of you. There we go. I would like to get another advanced wind turbine. So that means I've got 2. And let's go ahead and get 10 more. Actually, wait a sec. Is that the white one? Yes, it is. 10 more of you. There we go. And I've still got some money. So let's go ahead and get 20 of you. There we go. That means I can have a sprinkler in the greenhouse. Right. What about my storage space? My inventory. And that is practically empty. Right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 slots left. I've got my vehicle, so I can put stuff in there. So let's go over here and have a look at what I can actually get. That storage capacity is 20 slots. I wouldn't mind getting a fridge freezer. So that means I can actually put crops in there. Make it a bit realistic. And that is 30. Wait, what? 960. 672. Well, that is shocking to see that the biggest fridge freezer isn't that dearer than the actual smaller one. So I actually do like that. And it's only 1 in the electrics more. Okay then, so you know what? Let's go ahead and get you. That means I can actually put crops in there. That is good. Awesome. Air conditioning. Doubt that I can actually put that in barns. Right. So, shall I just leave the rest for animals now? Okay. As you can actually tell, I need to actually go ahead and harvest all my crops. And there's a lot to do. And unfortunately, I've hit too many things with my actual vehicle. So that's actually smoking at the moment. Awesome. Well, okay. Let's go to sleep and see what the harvest brings. I did end up getting the hoe out and going over the fields again. And most of the actual fields said they needed weeding. I weeded them, and it's only been 1 harvest after. But looking at these numbers, the harvest has got better. So let's go into the next day. We are near enough ending summer. And I'm actually looking at a possible future of husbandry right around the corner. Fingers crossed, eh? But you know what? There's going to be changes made to this farm in this episode. As you can actually see here, I have actually done 2 rows of the solar panels. I don't normally like actually showing the actual building and placement of things, because it's not really entertaining, because I place things wrong and I have to do it all over again. I feel like I have to make sure everything's perfect because I'm actually catching it on camera, and it puts me off sometimes. I like it where I can actually do stuff at my own pace rather than, oh, look at me building that. I've never been like that, really, to be honest. But saying that, ever since they have introduced the mouse placement of building, I've been able to do this effortlessly. Look at that, 20 solar panels up. I put all the water tanks over there. So they look, oh, got one here. Can take that away. There we go. This is just easy, and I can't jump. Okay, now knowing that, I can't actually, my backpack is full. Okay then, that's fine. At least I now know I can't run up the solar panels. So, let's place you. Oh, blimey, why can't I? Is it because I can't see you, the angle? Okay. Like that close, then there you go. That'll do nicely. Take and take. At least this way. That lines up with the path there. Hopefully you've seen that. I stayed up way too late. 3 o'clock is when you 100% collapse. And yeah, resurrection cost. So at 2 o'clock, your character will go into an exhaust state, and then at 3, you faint and die, and go to the actual hospital, I do believe, in town. So my water is 14, and I'm getting 176 from it. So I've got 14 tanks, well, water pumps. I would like that 20, so I know 100% everything's covered. My energy has of course gone down a bit because I've got less things up and running at the moment. Well, this is coming up to be the last harvest of this season. Summer will be gone tomorrow. Let's look at the weather. And this is how I found out about how many days there is actually left. So Saturday will be the 1st, which will be autumn. Okay, so that is that. I have built a sprinkler up there. I placed it as well. That is awesome. I do have enough zinc for another sprinkler. Unfortunately, I don't have enough charcoal. But saying that, I can at least start getting this place ready. No, don't need that yet. This is the greenhouse, which I am going to be placing down here. And I think this will be the perfect spot for it. There we go. So 10 wax, there we go. That is not bad, and that is awesome. Automatic doors and all. There you go. They open and shut with fantastic animation. I think it looks nice there, especially with the trees there. I do actually like keeping the trees because it does add a bit of scenery, which is fantastic. This field will be disappearing soon because I'm hoping to actually build my barn and coop down there. So where's my coop? My coop is here. There we go. I wonder if I can actually place it now, even though the field's here. Maybe it'll be a tight squeeze. Yeah, no. It will be a tight squeeze, but I would prefer them to be further this way. Okay then, so knowing that, I can actually get this place prepped and ready for it though. Alright, let's go up there. There we go. And I need to get you and you so I can actually clear this up here. Now I've got some time on my hands to actually do things. I can actually start clearing the way for the rest of the buildings what I plan to have up here. Wow, that gave me quite a bit of stone, which is awesome. Go. And up here, I have finally placed all of the solar panels. So I have got one set of 6 here, another set there, and the final set here. So I've got 20 of the actual largest solar panels, 14 water pumps. I do need 6 more. The actual wind turbines here, and of course the basic other solar panels are just there. And then you of course got that wind turbine there as well. So hopefully this will run everything that I need to be run. That is going to be barns, coops, fridge freezers, sinks, other electrics that I might actually get for the house. And what else? Oh yeah, the water tank. And I do believe the small silo, that's not a tree, as well. Oh, actually, whilst I'm here, I do believe I should get a new set of bushes out in the wild, but let's go and have a quick gander at them. Right, open up. There we go. And here we go, the bushes are here. So let's go ahead and pick up some hay, shall we? And this is free. There is, of course, no fine. I have not got caught by the police. The police just drove by, and I'm actually just going around and destroying bushes. But hey, I can either sell this lot. Oh, that lot is a bit bugged. Right. Jump above. Get on top. And there you go. Hey, presto. Actually, thinking about it, let's check. I don't really fancy doing this because I don't know if I will get a fine. It's not on anybody's land, so probably not. So let's chop a tree down. Oh, I don't think I have... Ah, right, okay. I don't think I have the right to do this. It is giving me a warning. But for the bushes, no warning. Thanks. Oh, there we go. That is that. So, everything what I gathered from outside of my property, I'm just going to sell straight away. So I got a warning for when I hit the stone and the wood, but not the weeds or bushes, shall we say? I don't know. Right, let's sleep. I astonish myself every single time when I try something new about this game. So after a while, even giant becomes non-existent. And foraging, I gathered 2,240. I don't know if the bushes come back each day, so that could be a daily thing or a monthly thing. If it's a monthly thing, I would say in your first month, focus on searching for stuff and hitting all the bushes. Sounds weird, but it works, funny enough. Okay, day 1 of autumn, year 1, and it's a weekend, and it's raining. Wait, what? Day 2? I'm confused. It's Saturday, but it's saying it's the second day of the actual season, but it should be the first, unless it is what I think it is, because I went to bed after 12. The game thinks that I slept through the first day of the season and woke up in the second day of the season, but it hasn't changed the day. Right, I sleep till the next morning. So if I go to sleep at, say, 1 o'clock in the morning, I wake up the next morning at 8. Not I go to sleep at 1 o'clock and I wake up at 8 the same day. It's the next morning. So that is why it is saying the 2nd of autumn, but it's keeping the day because the day hasn't shifted. Right, okay, that's the only way I can think of even ever explaining that. Let's have a quick gander to see if there's any bushes. There is. There's one down here. There's one over there at the end. One here. So they have come back because of the new season, but I don't know if they'll come back daily. There's bushes down here, which I didn't even get to. So that money could have risen tremendously high. But you know what? I'm going to start this day again because I wanted to actually see what was happening. And that should be in the next episode. I have to plan out what I want to actually do because that field isn't gone. I wanted to actually place the coop and barn down, work on fences. I can't go to town because it's Saturday, nothing's open. This is definitely going to be the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. And remember, I appreciate you all, and you'll see me in the next one.